All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour, where high-ranking officials from the United States and NATO are set to hold talks with Russia next week. But before that, NATO's foreign ministers will be holding a press briefing via a video conference on Friday. The meet in preparation for the next week's diplomacy will be chaired by Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, and both sides are seeking dialogue to prevent open conflict in Ukraine. The NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has scheduled a special meeting of allied ambassadors and also top Russian officials. The alliance will discuss Russia's military build-up around Ukraine. The NATO officials said of the 12th of January meeting that any dialogue with Russia will have to proceed on the basis of reciprocity, adding that NATO's European partners will be consulted. The tensions have soared in recent months after Russia amassed troops at the frontier with Ukraine. The West has warned that the Kremlin could in fact be planning a full-scale invasion of its neighbor. Moscow has laid down a list of demands for Washington and the Western military alliance. The Kremlin is insisting that NATO must never grant membership to Ukraine. Russia also wants NATO to roll back its forces from near the Russian border in Eastern Europe that were rolled in back in 2008. But the United States-led NATO alliance has rejected these calls. A bid by Moscow to dictate the future of independent partners is how the Americans are describing it. America has threatened Moscow with severe costs if it launches a fresh incursion into Ukraine. NATO has also been seeking a meeting of the NATO-Russia Council for several months. The security talks between the United States and the Russian officials will take place on the 10th of January in Geneva, after which the meeting of the Council will take place in Brussels on the 12th of January. After meeting U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman in Geneva, the Russian Deputy Minister Sergei Ryabkov and other senior Russian officials are also expected to attend these talks. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.